Bathrooms remember. They remember what water touches and what it hides. Tonight's story isn't about a ghost. It's about a place that refuses to forget and a man who never should have left. Listen carefully. Somewhere in the sound of running water, something is still waiting.
The bathroom light hums. It doesn't flicker, it doesn't dim, it hums at a constant pitch, low and steady, like something pretending to be electrical. Mark stands at the sink longer than he remembers walking in. His hands grip the porcelain so tightly his knuckles ache, but he doesn't let go. The mirror in front of him is fogged, thick enough that his reflection looks distant, as if he's already standing far away from himself. The air is cold. Not uncomfortable at first, just noticeable, enough to make him breathe out slowly and watch the fog bloom in front of his mouth. That's when he realizes something is wrong. The bathroom hasn't been on. He exhales again. The fog thickens anyway. Behind him, something drips. One drop. Sharp, isolated. It hits tile and vanishes. Mark waits for another. Nothing. The silence stretches, heavy enough to press against his ears. He swallows, the sound too loud in the quiet, and shifts his weight slightly. Another drip lands closer this time, right behind his heel. He doesn't turn. He doesn't know why, only that something deep in him insists that the moment he turns, whatever is behind him will be closer than it should be. The hum of the light deepens, not louder, lower, like it's sinking into his skull. Then the wall behind the sink thuds violently. The mirror rattles. The sink shudders beneath his hands. The sound doesn't echo like a pipe or a structural shift. It's thick, blunt, alive. Mark gasps and stumbles forward. His heart slams so hard it steals his breath. "Hello?" he whispers, hating how small his voice sounds. The hum of the light continues. The mirror fog moves. Not clears, moves. As if something behind the glass leaned closer, disturbing it from the other side. Mark wipes the mirror with shaking fingers. His face emerges slowly, too slowly. His face looks stretched, eyes open wider than he feels, mouth parted like he's about to speak but can't. He swallows. His reflection doesn't. Then it blinks. Mark didn't. A wet cough erupts behind his ear. Close, so close he feels breath. It's rough, choked, childlike. Mark spins around, heart screaming. Nothing. The cough echoes again, distorted, bubbling, this time from the drain. He staggers back until his legs hit the tub. "That's not real," he whispers over and over. "That's not real." The tub gurgles softly. Water begins to rise, not flowing from the faucet, not pouring from anywhere, just appearing, perfectly still, as if the tub remembered being full and is slowly correcting a mistake. Mark backs toward the door and grabs the handle. It doesn't move. He pulls harder. Nothing. The metal grows colder beneath his palm, painfully cold. Then the pounding starts. Not knocking, panic. 3 fists striking the door from the other side, uneven and desperate, too fast to be controlled. A child's voice screams his name once and stops. The silence that follows is worse than the sound. It crashes down, heavy and sudden, like the world has been muted. Mark releases the handle. The pounding starts again. Behind him, inside the room. He turns slowly. The shower curtain bulges outward, pressed tight by a shape that doesn't move, doesn't breathe, just leans. The light flickers. The curtain drops. Empty. The smell arrives. Old water, rust, something sweet underneath. Decay. Mark retches and stumbles back, tears streaming from his eyes. A memory forces its way forward. A locked door, a slippery handle, a voice crying, begging, getting weaker. "I was scared," he whispers, like an excuse might still matter. The hum of the light sinks lower, vibrating in his teeth. The mirror cracks, not suddenly, slowly, a thin line spreading downward, branching like a fracture through bone. A whisper leaks out through the crack. "You left." The lights go out. Complete darkness. No hum, no drip, no sense of space. Then, something grips his ankle. Ice-cold fingers, too thin, digging in with impossible strength. He screams and kicks wildly. The lights snap back on. Nothing is touching him, but the floor is soaked. Bare footprints stretch from the tub to where he stands. They stop, turn, face him. The tub overflows violently. Water crashes across the tile, slamming into his legs, knocking him off his feet. He hits the floor hard, breath bursting from his lungs as the water rises to his chest. The drain screams, metal shrieking like something is being forced open from below. Mark claws at the tile, choking, sobbing. Then the water stops rising. Again, always stopping, letting him breathe, letting him hope. The mirror changes. The reflection shows the bathroom dry, empty, no water, no Mark. He crawls toward it, whispering, "Please, please." Behind him, the water ripples. A face slams up from beneath the surface for less than a second, too fast to understand, too close to erase. The ceiling begins to leak, not drops, streams. The walls darken as moisture bleeds through them like the room itself is drowning. The door creaks open a few inches. Darkness beyond. Carpet. Freedom. Mark drags himself forward, fingers scraping fabric. The door slams shut on his arm. Bone snaps. The sound is sharp and final. Mark's scream shreds his throat. The door releases him. His arm bends wrong. The bathroom stays silent, unconcerned. The whisper returns, calm and steady. "You heard me." The mirror clears completely. For the first time, it shows what has been standing behind him all along. Not fully, wet hair hanging into frame, a pale shoulder, skin bloated and stretched. She steps forward, a little girl, soaked, eyes black and unblinking, mouth open as water pours endlessly from it. She doesn't rush, she doesn't speak, she just watches. The water rises again. This time, it doesn't stop. It fills Mark's mouth, his lungs. His screams dissolve into bubbles. As he sinks, her face moves closer, studying him, learning him. The light hums. The water never drains. The door never opens. And somewhere beneath the surface, something listens forever.
If this story sent chills down your spine, hit like and subscribe for more, because the horror never ends here.